Welcome to the Inspiration Talk on Friday, again with Bridget Knight in South Africa. Hello, Bridget.
Hi.
And
Hello,
me,
good
Julia
morning.
Schmitz from Germany. We are talking today about staying motivated and positive during lockdown or during Corona times, because we in Germany, we don't have a lockdown down anymore, but you still have it, right?
Yeah, we do. I mean, look, it's quite relaxed in some ways, but there's no sale of alcohol. There's no sale of cigarettes. You can go outside and exercise at any time, but restaurants, there's limitation. They're not selling alcohol in restaurants. You can't be going to people's houses. You can't be going to concerts. You can't. So you still kind of feel like you have to wear your mask wherever you go. You can't go out without your mask. Um, yeah,
But you can go to the restaurants already?
you can, but they close at a certain time because they're not selling alcohol. So there's no nighttime stuff. And
Okay.
it is fine, except sometimes you go for dinner and you want to go for dinner and then you want to have a glass of wine, but you can't do that. Can't do
All right, all right.
that.
But you can meet friends, or are you just allowed to meet one person, or how is it? How is the?
You can meet up with one person, that's fine, but you can't be going to have big groups of people together. That's not what they're encouraging at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we still have like the mask everywhere as well, where you go shopping or to a gas station or whatever. But yeah, we still can do like seminars as well, up to 100 people, not more, but still that works. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it does. I feel like it's gone on for quite a long time.
Yeah. But the thing is as well, so many people also in coaching have these these jobs where they want to meet people, and it's working because of the group, because it's such a treasure to learn from each other and to
Yeah.
be in a group, and this is not working. No? So we are doing online coaching, that's okay for sure, but still it's not like a normal lifestyle. No? And how do you stay motivated and positive in these times?
It's interesting because like there's a few things, but the one that the first one that I was thinking about was it's important to have routine, and I get that. I'm a very routine person, so I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem like getting up early and I exercise, and I don't have a problem with that. But I have to say, every so often, every few weeks, that's how often it is, I do suddenly look around and go, "Is this it? Is this it?" And that's when I start thinking, okay, I get it. Routine is good, because I do this mentoring for the underserved in Cape Town and in South Africa. And the guys are between 14 and 25, and they were saying, now they get up at like 10 or 11 and watch a bit of TV. And so I get that, you don't want to get into that kind of a habit. You want to have kind of structure. But I think sometimes when there's too much routine, you feel a bit robotic. So I think if you can find the balance between getting enough sleep, eating healthy, exercising, doing all the things you know to do, getting everything done so you're staying on top of everything, but not becoming too robotic, I think that's whatever that ideal balance is, it would be perfect, if that's possible. I don't know. What's your take? What do you think?
Yeah, for me, as I found that the lockdown is like a gift for me, because I created so many things, and also we created the course. We did a lot of coachings and interesting things. So for me, it was not really a problem to get a structure. It's even find a balance, because sometimes I feel it's so many things to do on the to-do list, because you have time, then you also take more time for some things, but
Yeah.
as well as I thought it's in more relaxing time, but it's not. I feel it's even more difficult to find your breaks, to find your time for yourself, also for doing sports, because I'm a person who loves sports in groups like beach volleyball or tennis or other things, and that's still not possible. As beach volleyball is not possible. Yeah, tennis is working, but it's under certain conditions. So yeah, it's a bit strange still. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I really dived into computer work and creating my TV presenter school. That's cool, and that's also one-to-one, so there it's okay. But as a routine, I would say I always that what I learned from you as well, to keep the spotlight on the things that are working. So I hear the sentence for a long time that every day is like a little life, or is, yeah. So create your day life like a little life, as if there is no other life on the next day, and then it's, yeah, much better, and it's more
Yeah.
intense, more conscious. Yeah, that's my
I'm
thing.
also big into, you know, every day my mom, who's going to be 80 this year, she's in a retirement village and she's on her own. Her husband passed away quite a few years ago. And, you know, being older, that they are very isolated, especially living in an enclosed environment. They're very much, you know, they take it to the extreme. And I get it. I'm not dismissing it. I'm not, you know, disregarding that. But they really take it to the extreme about don't go out for too long, don't stay out. And so that's really come into her being. But she's a people person and she's on her own. So she really battles with that. And one of the things I said to her was, just every day, give yourself one treat. Maybe it's, you know, she is allowed to go out. She just can't go out and be with big groups of people and that kind of thing. So, you know, maybe once a day, go for a coffee, or, I don't know, find something in your day, walk around your, you know, where you stay. Like, just do one thing every single day that makes it a little bit easier. Because I think if you're on your own and you're much older, and you don't have, I mean, we're lucky because we are still exploring our careers and we're growing in them and we're expanding and diversifying and all that stuff. But to be honest, for me, if you took that away from me, I don't, it sounds terrible, but I don't have children. So what do you have? Do you know what I mean? Like, that is such a part of your being, right?
Yeah, and you have yourself, no? That's such an
Definitely.
important person you have always around you, and that's what you said, treasure your, give yourself a treat. It's such a good thing, because when I had my burnout, somebody told me this as well, and I started, because then to hold the focus on the good things is, it's not so easy. But
No.
when I started this, because my, also something what I really like is juggling or circus or inspiration. So I started to take breaks also with a coffee break, but taking a little journal or a little magazine about circus entertainment, something. So I always just read something about it, watched YouTube videos on it. And so slowly I got to another level again. Yeah. And the happiness came back. And this was really amazing. Yeah. And then I started like a I called it a transfer project, transfer to a better life. Yeah. So that in like every second week at least, I did something with juggling. I juggled, or I watched a show, I watched a film or something. So I had this like an anchor, yeah, to make me smile.
Yeah, I think, and I also, one of the other things that I think is really a really good thing to do, it's something that I do as well, is listening to podcasts and doing online courses. Hence the reason that you and I have put this course together, and we want to, you know, we want to have people on this course, is because that's what I do. I'm continuously growing, educating myself, developing myself, listening to podcasts, doing online training, because I also believe that it's really, it makes you feel good. You know, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel productive. It makes you feel like you're moving forward. And if you don't continuously educate yourself, it's just, you're just doing the same of the same of the same, right? Especially now, because there's no external influence. So if you're not challenging yourself through doing online courses and podcasts and things like that, where are you getting that stimulation from?
Yeah, and it's also the thing that like when you feel like really joyful and that your life is fulfilled, it's always because you find a sense in something, you help somebody, and you are creative. Like these three things I hear a lot of times that make you happy. And this is the thing what we also try to help you on your way in the course, what we are going to do. So I will put also a link under our talk again, to then you can have a talk for 30 minutes with me or with Bridget. And then we hope to see you in the course, and start it with a few people so that everybody has enough time to grow and develop.
The other thing people could also do, being a newbie to Instagram, I know you're on Instagram, is we could put that into Instagram, and people could also join us on this if they wanted to. You know, they could, if they felt comfortable, you know, and if they wanted to have it as an open platform and make it a bit about them and ask questions, that would also be great. People could
Yeah.
absolutely join us. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. So I put the link of both of our profiles under it, and then we see you on Instagram or in the session for 30 minutes.
Yes.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I wish you a wonderful week and a
Thank
great
you. Thank
day.
you too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.